Welcome to another episode of Virginia Outdoors, and I'm your host, Farmer D. Today we are at Seek Lavender in Culpeper, Virginia. So now let's go meet the owner, Mary Seek. Good morning, Mary. Thanks for inviting us today.
I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for coming to Seek Lavender right here on the town limits of Culpeper.
Culpeper's a great town, isn't it?
We love it.
How long have you been living in Culpeper?
We've been here 22 years.
22 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And can you tell our viewers, why did you choose Culpeper of all the places to live?
Right, of all the places to live. It's spacious, it's green. It used to be very, very quiet, so we came for all the peace and tranquility.
Yeah. Well, I've been living in Culpeper myself for 25 years, and I used to categorize Culpeper as cows and corn. And it used to be cows and corn, but they're doing a lot of development.
Yeah.
But we need to preserve our green space, and that's the reason why we're here today, to talk to people like you that truly understand and enjoy the green space.
I do understand. Let me just mention, when we moved here, there was no Target, no none of that shopping center. There was no light at the end of the road. It was a totally different, that neighborhood over there was not here. So this was rural, peaceful. Yes.
And this morning, I don't hear a car, I don't hear an airplane. It's just so nice.
And we're right on the edge. Right
Right,
on the edge.
right,
Yeah.
close it
So
down.
we got to stop this nonsense and hang on to what we got.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about exactly what you do here at Seek Lavender?
Yeah. So we're a lavender herb and flower farm. We started out just lavender. And then, funny story, a few years in, we got this huge delivery of herbs, combination of medicinal and culinary herbs, which really all herbs are both anyway. But anyway, we didn't order it. So I reached out to, it was hundreds. I reached out to the company, which was in Canada, and I said, we've gotten this delivery by mistake. And she says, we can't take them back, the law. About, I guess. Anyway, so we gave a bunch away, and then we were still sitting there with tons. And I thought, these herbs are telling us they're joining the gang. So we just expanded.
I always tell people there's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens for a reason. And I'm so glad, and I'm sure your customers are glad that they sent you those by mistake.
Really weird, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So can you tell us exactly and show us around your shop a little
Yeah,
bit?
sure. Come on in.
Wow, this is beautiful. It smells so sweet and nice in here.
Well, my husband Neil, who is definitely an equal partner in this whole adventure, he did all the interior work. He built, the porch and everything. So his skills have been essential. Anyway, we have 40 different products, and they start with herbal home care and a little herbal medicine, and then we have culinary products, salts, seasonings, lavender sugar, coffee, jelly, herbal tea. Every product has our plants in them, and then when other products we have to add, like coffee, we pick premium, natural, organic products to complement our plants here.
Let me. You actually produce all of the products here?
Yeah.
Most of the products?
All of them. Every
all of them.
last one of them we make.
That is amazing. Right here in
Thank you.
Culpeper County.
I know, it's crazy. And we only make what we use. So if we don't use it, we don't make it. We've tried things to make along the way, and we've decided we're not going to use that. And so we don't make it because, we're not really salespeople. So we have to be able 100% buy, in on what we sell. Yeah. So it's amazing.
Well,
like, here's a lavender jelly. It's so delicious. And I'm sending you home today with some of our shortbread baked up with the jelly on top. So
nice.
lavender is ground in. If you were to buy the mix, lavender is ground in. The recipe's there. Really, all you do is add butter. But you're going to have that, so you can maybe comment at some point on what you think of it.
Yeah, well,
And then
actually,
the jelly's on top.
yeah, well, thank you. Well, we believe in paying it forward.
Yeah.
So what I'll do at the next interview we do, we'll give this to the next people.
I've got gifts for them.
Oh, you do? Okay.
And for you. And for Adam. Yeah, we
Wow.
got gifts because this stuff is so fun to share.
You have to
I
share.
love it.
But I'm really this is unbelievable that everything you do here
Yeah.
is
just
grown
goes
here.
on and on.
Well, the last episode I did, I went to Persimmon Hollow Farm and I talked to Serena and Scott. and they gave me a gift to give to the next person, and the next person is you. This is some of their honey from their bees.
I love honey.
Yeah,
This
so
is a
we
real treat.
yeah, so we believe in paying it forward, and so do they. So
Thank you.
that's for you, and I hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoy it.
I'm going to.
Maybe you can put that in some lavender tea.
I can, and I'm going to put it in my lavender coffee. It's fabulous with
Never.
coffee. Have you ever done it?
No.
Oh, you God. Do you drink coffee?
No, I don't. I'm a tea man.
All right.
Sorry. Well, good. Can you show us some of the
Yes.
other products that you carry?
Sure. Yes. So this is some dried lavender. Um, but what we've got really going over here is a lot of comfort care. So this is hydrosol, and this is essential oil. And my husband Neil does the steam distillation. I have a poster I'll show you in a few minutes of the process of how you get these out of the plants.
What is hydrosol? I've never
Yeah,
heard of that before.
It's the plant water. So you can see it really is just water, but
Oh.
it's has the properties. We actually have lavender, mint, and lemon balm that Neil does the steam distillation. So when he does that process, it pulls the water. You know, all plants have water.
Wow.
It's full of all the medicinal properties that the oil has. It's just more versatile for skin and hair.
That's amazing.
And
Yeah.
we use these to make our skincare products instead of water or alcohol.
Do you distill any corn here too?
No, we do not.
No
Smarty
corn.
pants.
Okay, only only lavender. Perfect.
These are comfort pillows, and they're filled with our lavender, peonies, roses, and eucalyptus.
And everything is grown right here.
Yes.
How many different types of lavenders do you raise?
Oh, about 7.
Seven
Yeah.
different types
Yeah,
of
but there's
lavender.
hundreds.
I can imagine.
Hundreds.
Uh-huh.
So the thing is, lavender is not native to the United States.
Oh,
So it's not an easy thing to grow here.
I see.
And it's kind of trial and error about what's going to work. But even so, we have plant loss every year, and like 100 plants.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I raised a couple lavenders myself, mostly for ornamental, and
Yeah.
then once in a while I'll grab some and make a tea out of it. So,
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah.
It's a nice.
it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's this little area. These are candles. This you can put some oil on it, and it will be they call it a passive diffuser. So it's just gently putting off the scent. So it's aromatherapy. When you inhale something that is calming and soothing, it has an actual physical, psychological effect on you.
I feel calm now just by being in this building.
I know. Now look, so here's the buds, right? That's what this is. And this is called a sachet. And if you squeeze them, they
I can
release
smell it.
their oil. You can
I
smell
can
it.
smell it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing. The plant is amazing. Anyway, a little bit more further over here is our skincare. And again, we use the hydrosol and the essential oil to make our skincare. We don't use any water or alcohol. So it's truly beneficial to your skin in a way that anything without them can't be. Because if you look at your liquid skincare at home, look at your labels, they're all made with water and alcohol.
Well, chemicals and,
Oh, and that's- yeah,
preservatives
right,
and
yeah.
colors and dyes.
And speaking of that, this color is from alkanet, a plant called alkanet. Now, we don't grow it, but it's a natural way to give color.
What is this a block?
Yeah, it's a cube of soap.
A soap. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if I started using this, would I be prettier? Would that help?
I don't think so,
And,
Don.
and you don't have enough of it, huh? Okay.
It's too late. You should
Oh,
have started
it's too
years
late.
ago.
Oh, well.
Anyway, here's our skincare. We won't go into every one of them, but I do want to note here that this is the organization where we get our training to create professional grade skincare.
Yeah, I saw that on your website that you have
Yeah.
been professionally trained.
Well, you know, I'm using this stuff. My family's using it. And of course, when you come here to buy it, you're at my home. So you're like my family when you take this. And I wanted it to be safe, you know. Anyway, this is some example of packaging we can do for gift giving. And just some testers and things. And then a couple of body oils. And again, everything has our plants in them in one form or another.
You know, I went to your website, and I'm really amazed of all the products that you actually do right here in Colton.
Well, I
Virginia.
appreciate that. It's an
Yeah.
honor, really, to work with the plants at this magnitude. I mean, the house is little, and you think there's nothing going on there, but
Oh,
you know,
trust me,
some
there's
people.
a lot going on here.
Well, there's a lot of love going on here from Mother Nature and from me and Neil for our community, and our goal is to help people have experiences through the use of personal care products, culinary products to create their own nature-inspired life. We're not just making stuff to make stuff. we want people to have an opportunity to connect more with nature through how they take care of themselves.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, your health is your wealth, and how much money you want to make to leave to someone else because you don't have a good health or hygiene. Yeah,
It is funny.
yeah,
We don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole,
yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
it's all right here in Culpeper County. If you just take a little time to
Hmm.
explore all these beautiful places like you and
Hmm.
Persimmon Farm, and
Yeah.
just trying to make our little community healthy and wealthy.
Well, that's good. Well, we
Yeah,
appreciate everything you
I
do.
appreciate you.
So, how do people find you, Mary?
Well, I'm right here on Bradford Road.
Hmm.
My phone number is plastered everywhere.
Okay.
So it's on the sign out front, of course, on social media and the internet, but it's
Hmm.
on the sign. We're members of the Chamber of Commerce.
Uh-huh.
You can go online to seeklavender.com. I've tried to think of every way to get the word out.
Sure.
We do some farmers markets, but we're kind of winding down on that and hoping folks will just continue to come here and shop online. With the COVID days, we did a lot of
Mail order.
well, that and
Farmers.
curbside.
Oh, I see.
And some
Uh-huh.
people have stuck with it. Mary,
Yeah.
I'm coming over. I need a deodorant, and
Uh-huh.
and they just meet me right there at our home gate. So we've tried to make it accessible to everybody that's
Hmm.
interested. Yeah.
Well, good. What tips can you give the homeowners to someone that wants to grow some lavender at home?
Well, the tips are,
Be,
remember, it's not native to the United States.
hmm.
Okay, so you may or may not have success. Um, some people do have success, and it's a mystery.
Hmm.
I don't use any kind of fertilizers, or we don't even water.
Hmm.
So,
I have some lavender at my house. You know,
yeah.
my tip is I plant it and forget it.
Yeah. Well, it does need to be pruned
Yeah.
at least twice a year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's important. And if you don't do it, eventually it's going to get woody. Have you seen that
Hmm.
happen?
Now,
And then it'll kind of choke itself out.
gotcha. Now, is lavender considered a succulent or no?
It's an herb in the mint family.
A herb in the mint family.
Isn't that funny? In the
Yeah.
mint family. So is rosemary, sage, basil, and it blends beautifully with that in culinary products. Yeah.
Because I noticed the leaves of the lavender, not the flower, but the leaves, they resemble rosemary.
Right,
And
they
that's
do.
the reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're in the same family. But
Yeah.
why all of the, I don't understand the reasons for the classifications. Too technical, too scientific for me.
Sure.
But yeah,
Well, good. But thanks again.
thank
When
you.
and I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the honey
I'm
from
gonna
Persimmon
love it.
Hollow Farms.
I'm gonna love it. I can't wait. Thank you so much, and thank you for letting me be a part of this. This is a fabulous, I don't know, platform, journey, opportunity, all of that.
Well, it's education,
Yeah.
and that's what we want to do is educate people and show that there are people like you out here doing great things for the community.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, and let me mention this. I sat in front of a computer for 40 years. That's what I did. And my husband was in home building.
Hmm.
And we had this beautiful piece of property, and it was really just grass. And we're just mowing, mowing, mowing. And we just decided, let's brainstorm and find something we can do because the location is so convenient for people. And we went through a bunch of different ideas. And one day I was just working in my herb garden, and I did have a lavender plant. And it was almost like that plant said to me, I'm what you're going to do. I had this feeling thing, and I just took off with it like a nut job 10 years ago. But I was born in Manhattan.
Oh my goodness, city
And then
girl.
I sat in front of it. And so reason I mention all this is if I can do it really with the passion, anybody can do it, is why I mention all of that.
And not just lavender, anything,
Anything.
whatever your passion is.
Yeah.
Try to help somebody.
So sometimes people think I wasn't in a farming family.
Hmm.
I didn't grow up rural. But don't let that, if the passion is there, you'll find the way to educate yourself.
Mary, can you tell us a little about the distilling process?
Yes, and most people enjoy this a little bit.
All right.
So this is a very common practice for lavender farms, larger lavender farms. We're considered a small lavender farm, but it's a common practice for large lavender farms to get the essential oil primarily. Okay, but we do it for both essential oil and hydrosol. Anyhow, Neil's doing steam distillation. This is my husband, Neil. He fills this barrel with the lavender. We also do lemon balm, mint, and eucalyptus that we grow. But lavender, and this is a motor that creates a hot steam. And the steam travels through these tubes and into the barrel and then winds down this condenser and results in the essential oil and the hydrosol. So the steam draws this out of the plant. Now, hydrosol, you can see this is water. You can see the difference, water, oil. This comes from 55 gallons of plant. So that's why I said initially larger farms are doing this. 55 gallons of plant is a
That's
lot.
a lot of plant.
So
Yeah.
for a small farm, that's kind of tricky to do. But when we started this, that's the reason we started it. Is I personally wanted these two products so that I could make skincare for myself and my family, and they're essential for making skincare.
I had no idea so much work went into
Just
yeah,
a little flour.
right.
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's
but
amazing.
they use the term labor of love. Now I get it.
Yeah. Well, it's so fulfilling while you do it. Now we harvest by hand. So I should have brought one. We use a hand sickle and it's a bent over a plant for a week, just cutting, cutting, cutting. So when you're driven by passion, you still hurt, but
It's not work.
it's so fulfilling.
Yeah.
You almost want to cry when the season ends.
Sure.
Anyway, so this is steam distillation for essential oil and hydrosol. And I'm going to show you a couple of other things here.
Already. See some interesting things on the table.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so again, this is the hydrosol and this is the essential oil. And we use them to make our lotion and deodorant. I'm not going to go into any more of that. I think I did pretty good explaining that in there. But these little cards here talk about the very complex fragrance notes within the lavender for culinary use. These are the fragrance notes. So if you look at all those words, you'll see that lavender blends beautifully with other natural products.
I see honey on there. I see,
Even meats.
yeah, peach.
So we have a
ginger.
herbs de Provence. It has 7 herbs that we grow. It's fabulous in so many different ways.
Do you have a seasoning there, Mary?
That's this.
Oh, that's a seasoning.
That's a seasoning. Here's a chicken fish. This is another one. I think it has 11 different herbs and spices. We don't grow all of them, but every one that we could grow. In other words, we don't grow paprika or garlic.
Sure.
But you do.
I do. And no chemicals, no
Oh,
preservatives.
no.
No dyes or additives.
Why would you do that? In this little family farm where we work so hard, why would we do that? We wouldn't do that. There's no logic there. So here's coffee. The coffee is from Costa Rica, and the beans are shipped to a roaster in Williamsburg, and he grinds them, ships them to me, and I grind the lavender. It's super delicious. So I want to give you some gifts to give to your next person from my table here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, actually, so are they.
I hope they do.
Yes.
Do you want to pick them?
Oh, my goodness.
You can-
So much to pick from.
Well, I just brought a few.
Let's do a sample.
That's a good one because most people are cooking some of those things. You can put it on vegetables or chicken, fish. I'll hang on to it. Let's do a couple.
All right. And what is this?
That's lotion.
Okay. What I'm looking good while they're eating.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Lotion. What else? A tea. You have a tea?
Yes, this fabulous tea.
Fabulous tea.
And all the herbs, there are 8 of them. They're listed, and we definitely grow them all here.
And of course, everybody drinks coffee, right? Except
Yeah.
for me. I'm a tea man.
Okay, except for you.
Perfect. So
All right.
good. So our next stop, this will be our parting gifts for them.
Fabulous.
Because you always have to pay it forward.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mary. Thank you very much. Tell Neil I said hello.
I certainly will.
And I want to thank everyone for.
Including Adam.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you for watching another episode of Virginia Outdoors with Farmer D here at Seek Lavender. And again, thank you very much, Mary.
Thank you, Farmer D.
See you at our next stop. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
Good. One more time. I spoke over top of you.
I spoke over top of you.
We're gonna have to do a lot of that. We both are talkers.
Yeah, we are.
Yes,
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are.
Okay, they don't need to hear.